hold, verb, verb forms, hold, holds, held, held, holding, in hand, arms, one, transitive, hold somebody, something, plus adverb, preposition, to carry something, to have somebody, something in your hand, arms, etc. She was holding a large box. I held the mouse by its tail. The girl held her father's hand tightly. He was holding the baby in his arms. The winning captain held the trophy in the air. We were holding hands, holding each other's hands. The lovers held each other close. 2. Transitive. Hold something. To put your hand on part of your body, usually because it hurts. She groaned and held her head. In position. 3. Transitive. To keep somebody, something in a particular position. Hold something, plus adverb, preposition. Hold your head up. Hold this position for a count of 10. The wood is held in position by a clamp. I had to hold my stomach in, pull the muscles flat, to zip up my jeans. Hold something, plus adjective. I'll hold the door open for you. Support. 4. Transitive. Hold somebody, something. To support the weight of somebody, something. I don't think that branch will hold your weight. Contain. 5. Transitive. Hold something, somebody. To have enough space for something, somebody. To contain something, somebody. This barrel holds 25 liters. The plane holds about 300 passengers. Somebody prisoner. 6. Transitive. To keep somebody and not allow them to leave. Hold somebody. Police are holding 2 men in connection with last Thursday's bank raid. Hold somebody, plus noun. He was held prisoner for 2 years. Control. 7. Transitive. Hold something. To defend something against attack. To have control of something. The rebels held the radio station. Remain. 8. Intransitive. To remain strong and safe or in position. They were afraid the dam wouldn't hold. 9. Intransitive. To remain the same. How long will the fine weather hold? If their luck holds, they could still win the championship. Keep. 10. Transitive. Hold something. To keep somebody's attention or interest. There wasn't much in the museum to hold my attention. 11. Transitive. Hold something at something. To keep something at the same level, rate, speed, etc. Hold your speed at 70. Interest rates have been held at 8% for a year now. 12. Transitive. Hold something. To keep something so that it can be used later. Records held on computer. Our solicitor holds our wills. We can hold your reservation for 3 days. Own. 13. Transitive. Hold something, rather formal. To own or have something. Employees hold 30% of the shares. Job. 14. Transitive. Hold something. To have a particular job or position. How long has he held office? Mr. Thatcher held the post of Prime Minister longer than anyone else last century. Record. Title. 15. Transitive. Hold something. To have something you have gained or achieved. Who holds the world record for the long jump? She held the title of world champion for 3 years. Opinion. 16. Transitive. To have a belief or an opinion about somebody, something. Hold something. He holds strange views on education. Hold somebody, something, plus adverb, preposition, adjective. She is held in high regard by her students. They have a high opinion of her. Firmly held beliefs. 17. Transitive. Formal. To consider that something is true. Hold that. I still hold that the government's economic policies are mistaken. Hold somebody, something, plus adjective. Parents will be held responsible for their children's behavior. Be held to be something. These faces are held to be the finest examples of Greek art. Meeting. 18. Transitive. Usually passive. Hold something. To have a meeting, competition, conversation, etc. The meeting will be held in the community center. It's impossible to hold a conversation with all this noise. The country is holding its first free elections for 20 years. Serrated entries. Business meetings. Road. Cross. 19. Transitive. Hold the road of a vehicle. To be in close contact with the road and easy to control, especially when driving fast. Serrated entries. Driving. 20. Transitive. Hold a course of a ship or an aircraft. To continue to move in a particular direction. In music. 21. Transitive. Hold something. To make a note continue for a particular time. On telephone. 22. Intransitive. Transitive. To wait until you can speak to the person you have telephoned. That extension is busy right now. Can you hold? Hold the line. She asked me to hold the line. Serrated entries. Making calls. Stop. 23. Transitive. Hold something. Used to tell somebody to stop doing something or not to do something. Hold your fire. Don't shoot. Hold the front page. Don't print it until a particular piece of news is available. North American English. Informal. Give me a hot dog, but hold the. Don't give me any mustard. Extra examples. This view is not widely held. Deeply held religious beliefs. Privately held views. Applicants must hold a full driving license. 8 people were held hostage for 4 months. Employees do not have access to personal records held on computer. He has very firmly held religious beliefs. He held her by the shoulders. He was born in South Africa, but he holds a British passport. I don't think that branch will hold your weight. I held the baby gently in my arms. I still hold that the government's economic policies are mistaken. It's impossible to hold a conversation with all this noise. Parents will be held responsible for their children's behavior. Police are holding 2 men in connection with last Thursday's bank raid. She is held in high regard by her students. She was held captive in the castle. The captain held the trophy in the air. The company has held the advertising contract since 2005. The girl held her father's hand tightly. The next conference will be held in Ohio. They walked along the street, holding hands